everyone! I wanted to start this channel because I one, love reading, two, have no hobbies as a 30-year-old teenage girl, no hobbies whatsoever, and three, every hobby that I have had, I turn it into my job. So I just wanted something where I can make some fun videos, talk about things that I like. I also do nails. Nails is my day job. Long-time hater, first-time caller. Basically, you can expect probably seeing me do nails, hearing about what books I'm reading. Hope you enjoy this video. And it started off as just going to be a reading vlog, and then it turned into my best friend picks my read. So enjoy.
Hey, my name is Abigail and I started booktube today. I'm an anxious girly and I have neurodivergence in there too, so reading really helps me with that. I think just like every girl in sort of between her like mid-20s to 30s has thought with her friends that they could either start a YouTube channel together, a podcast and a bookshop. Well, me and my friends have all planned that out. None of it's ever actually come to fruition, but you know, the plan's there. Some of my all-time favourites are Fourth Wing, ACOTAR, obviously, Magnolia Parks as well, really like that. Honestly, anything that's popular on BookTok, I've probably read it and like it. I don't know if these are going to be regular or if it's something that I post every now and again. I have to update my reading journal. I wish I could say that mine was like super aesthetic, but it's really not. I'm not an aesthetic BookTok girly, so please don't expect that. Okay, so what you've seen me do just now is send a message to my best friend with all of the potential reads. My best friend picks my reads. I've got saved on my Kindle because I'm becoming very heavily reliant on my Kindle. It's my emotional support Kindle. So she's gonna pick what we're reading. Okay, she hath spoken. You're reading Quicksilver. I would honestly love to say that I knew what was going on with my hair, but I really don't. I am trying to be super productive and I can actually talk at full volume because I'm not at work and I don't feel like people are listening. I feel like in the first like 5 minutes of this, I'm like, hey guys. Using some fake, really soft voice accent. That's not me. I'm so loud. But I get nervous that like people at work are going to be able to hear me because everybody works like close together. Going through the first sort of few clips that I recorded in this, cringing myself out. I've still actually not started Quicksilver. So I'm going to do this and get myself all ready for bed because I'm 30 and I only have a single digit bedtime. So before 10 o'clock, I will be in bed and I'm gonna start reading Quicksilver, which is probably the next clip you're gonna see. The lighting in here is awful, but this is the best thing that I've ever been given. And that includes my engagement ring. Like the way that I will carry this around and stroke it like it's like a child. This is officially the most unflattering angle. I am on page 16. Do I have any clue what's happening? No. But what I will say that I really do enjoy is Callie Hart has put a pronunciation guide at the beginning of places and of people names. What a genius. We're still in the first chapter. We move. Good morning. 'Tis the next day. I saw a video this morning on TikTok that was like, do you know that some people go to their parents for help with their mental health? Like they go to their parents and say that they're struggling. I've never related less in my life. I read the first chapter of Quicksilver last night. If you're someone who watches a lot of reading vlogs and stuff, do you like spoiler free or do you not mind spoilers? Because I feel like I might do a mix of both, have the majority of it spoiler free and then have like a specific portion of the video that's like full of spoilers. I'm really enjoying this so far. As I said to my friend on my voice note, I've literally only read the first chapter, so we'll see how it goes, but enjoying so far. So I'm finally at work. Actually, I have makeup on today because I had time to put makeup on today, so I look semi-presentable. The lip stain that I used is that Sashu one from TikTok, and it's like clung to my dry bits, which isn't the worst thing ever, but it does make it look like I've just went and got lip filler done. So maybe I'm one of the girlies now. Very excited because today I have microphones coming. I'm going all out. Fuck it, who cares, really. I'm thinking for these videos, because there's like an attachment for my camera and there's also an attachment for my phone as well, so I'm like, well, it's gonna make my TikTok videos better. Me and my friend do a series on my nail account on TikTok, which is Bestie Nail Time, so that'll be useful for that as well. So I'm very excited. So I've done 2 clients so far. I have one more before I have a split in my day. I'm doing like a split shift. And I was just finishing some press-on nails. She was doing her nails at home and she'd had an allergic reaction to some stuff that she found online. So I said that I would make her some little press-on nails. That's the second lot of press-on nails that I've done. And I really enjoy it. I think I like it better than seeing my clients, but don't tell them that. Do I sound clear? Do I sound like I'm in your head? Should we do like ASMR? No, let's not do that. I came home at about like 2-ish and I think I've maybe read about 5 pages of Quicksilver. I feel like my head really isn't in the game because I'm thinking about going back to work tonight. So once I'm back in from work, I'm gonna sit and try and read some, see how we feel. Oh my god, I could be like a famous person now on my shirt. Errands have been run. I don't know how this sounds without the little fuzzy bit on the top. So we're just gonna give it a bash and see what happens. If it sounds awful without the fuzzy bit, this is just gonna end up in a voiceover. But errands all run. I got my prescription, picked up my parcel from Boots. Nowhere had Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I'm still deeply upset about it. My Starbies. But yeah. Also, I have a blind date with a book coming. So I don't know whether you'll get to see the unwrapping on here or if I'll do the unwrapping on my TikTok. But either way, you'll see what I get because I'll show you. Hello, I got the nude. So this was the parcel that I had to pick up from Boots. Was the, you know, that liner stain that everybody's going mad with. So I have the pinked one, and this is the nude. This is the one that Billie Eilish uses. And I thought I had bought the one that Billie Eilish uses, which was the pinked one, but it wasn't that. It was the nude. This is the nude. Yeah, so I need to get my shit together, get things a moving. Hopefully then my blind date with a book will be here and I can sit down and read Quicksilver because I'm about 50-ish pages in and I am loving it. And I feel the brewings of the main male character coming. He's not appeared yet, but I just know that he's coming. So I danced around the kitchen to 5 Seconds of Summer and Spice Girls. So I feel like that's a job well done, honestly. Where did I put my Kindle? Amazon man is 100% going to think that I am some sort of crazy woman. I'm sitting at my front window. Where are you? But I figured if my rabbits are going to calm down. Are you done? looking at me. He looks at me, and I look at him.
Hiya.
I think that he could hear me the whole time. Oh, I've got the Red Queen, by the way. So I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Red Queen. Either people love it or they hate it. So I don't really know how I'm going to feel. And also a lot of people say that like the Powerless trilogy ripped off a lot of the Red Queen. I'm still going to read it. I'm still going to give it a chance because I bought it. So it's not going to sit unread, if you know what I mean. So I made it to chapter 8 of Quicksilver. I am very much enjoying the storyline. Great, fun. So much fun. 124 pages in, that's 18%. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm really struggling at the minute. You know me, I'm a romantic girly at heart, but I'm really, really struggling at the minute to get, I don't know, into it, I guess. Like, I'm enjoying the characters, I'm enjoying the storyline. I'm just getting so easily distracted, but this happened exactly the same with Metal Slinger as well. I got to about halfway and I could not put it down, but before halfway, nah. I was just finding it so hard, and I'm such a romantic girly. It's my favourite genre. It will always be my favourite genre. I don't know. I feel like I'm struggling. What time am I in work? 6:30, I think. Oh no, 4:45. So I think we're just gonna turn this off. Put that on hold for a min. That's it. I feel like I just have the most boring life ever and just nothing exciting to share with you. Hey, how's it going? I have only gotten to 36% of the way through this book, but the enemies are starting to become not completely hate each other. They're still in like I hate you, but like I want to bang you. Bang, bang, bangity bang instead of bang, bang, bangity bang. It's getting to the delicious part for me. So I am very much enjoying it though. I fear Fisher may have to be inducted into my Hall of Big Boys. And I could make a whole 1 hour 30 video about my Hall of Big Boys. Oh, no. One thing that I will say that angers me on a semi-regular basis as a romantic girly is the fact that these women in these books never want to wear the nice dresses. What is that about? Like, you're literally wearing raggedy, piss-stained, like, clothes. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to wear the nice dresses. Why wouldn't you? Like, if you're being like pulled into these like beautiful, flowy, sparkly dresses, like just live the vibe, live the fantasy for like 2 minutes. Stop complaining. I'm having Farah flashbacks. That's how I felt for a lot of ACOTAR. It was just like, I don't understand why she's complaining all the time. Like, this is your reality, babe. This is the consequence for what you did. Oh no, you have to live in a mansion. Stop. That's better. The tiniest cup of coffee ever. I was gonna say something and I don't know what it was. This is every voice note of me and my friends. And just in case you wondered, like, am I being my true self? Is this really me? Yeah.
Have a bit of a break, so I brought my lunch home because I need to take some pictures for my book Instagram and to post on my TikTok, as if you're like a book talker, as if you're like a bookstagrammer. Yeah, in my own head I am, actually. Yeah. I'm doing a picture for pick my next reads. These are the books that are going up for debate of what to read next. So we have new release Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I used to be a competitive swimmer. That was the sport that I partook in when I was younger. So I'm very interested in what sort of like spicy scenes are going to be in this because, I mean, I was a teenager walking around with not a lot of clothes on. You do the math yourself. I also have Baby Dragon Cafe. I'm not normally like a cozy fantasy girl, but that just sounded really good. The Beholders, which sounds super fun. A mystery set in like Victorian times, so that'll be good. The Red Queen, obviously. I keep saying the Red Queen. It's just Red Queen. A fantasy, obviously. The Hurricane Wars. I think this might go down as like one of the prettiest books that I own. Sorry, I know the lighting isn't great in here. I think this is one of the prettiest books I own in the purple. Are you joking? Those are the ones that I'm going to put on my TikTok and on my Instagram for people to choose from.
I slipped and fell to a horizontal position. This is just where I'm going to be. Just so you know where I am. Oh wow, this is definitely a look. I am officially 51% of the way through the book. I don't know how much I took in before I fell asleep last night. I know that it's gonna get better because I always feel like this with romanticises. It takes me a while to get into. They're my favourite, but they take me a while to get into. And then, especially with the ones that are sort of like 600 pages off the bat, I know that a lot of world building needs to be done and you need to be introduced to a lot of characters, but I find it a slog, sort of for the first half. So I've made it over the first half. And although I am enjoying the story and the magic system and sort of the politics of this world, and I love the characters, the tension between Ceres and Fisher is amazing. I'm struggling. I'm not doing anything today and tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get it finished. This has taken me so long to read. Normally I'm a read a book in a couple of days kind of girl, and I feel like this has taken so long. Me and Kieran are just at home. I think I've convinced him to read. I don't know if he will. He's into like Warhammer and stuff, and he's got a lot of like the Black Library books, so he's got that to read. Oh, I feel like I'm just fucking wobbling. Like, look at that. It's very often that my brain is no thoughts, all vibes. This morning, that is the case.
So it is the next day. I have gotten up, been to Starbucks, dropped my partner off at the train station because he's going to watch the rugby today. And I finished the book last night at about 11ish, I want to say. I could have gotten it finished a lot quicker, but I definitely went for a nap. I really enjoyed this book. The world building for me was a bit intense, but I do understand why. Like, I'm a romantasy girl, and going into fantasy books, I do fully expect the world building, especially if it's going to be a series, to be kind of intense in the first book. I am notorious for the first book in a series maybe being like a 3.5 star, and then the next book is a 5 star because I'm in it, I'm immersed, like I'm not learning new things in terms of like the world. It's just sort of we're following the plot along. So I really feel like that's what the next book is going to be. I love Fisher. I love him. He is officially inducted into the Hall of Big Boys because I love him. I love the way he loves Ceres, and I just think that her relationship with him is so precious and so lovely. And even like the character development in Carrion, loved that too. The whole thing was like such an enjoyable, fun read. So I'm going to give it 4 stars. I'm going to give it a solid 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. It wasn't quite 5 stars for me, but I can't pinpoint on why. As Amy Rossum says, 5 stars is a feeling. And I didn't have that full 5-star feeling with this book, but it's for nothing in particular. You know what I mean? I really, really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I would definitely recommend it to you if you're a romantic girl like me. This is, again, like another book where I'm reading it and just like my romantic girly heart is so happy. If you've been thinking about reading this book, I would definitely, definitely say, yes, read it. What are you doing? Why are you putting it off? You need this book in your life. Why are you being such a bitch about it? Anyway, I think that's it. Because I finished the book and I don't really know how to finish like a long form video anymore. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see if I keep this up.